Ever wondered how many ways one can artistically string words together? How many forms exist in the realm of poetry? Well, prepare to be enlightened. Here's a list of 10 of the most popular types of poetry, each with its own unique characteristics, structures, and rhythm. First up is the sonnet. This is a 14-line poem typically written in iambic pentameter with a specific rhyme scheme. Think of Shakespeare, who was a master of this form, spinning tales of love and woe in tightly packed lines. Next, we have the haiku, a traditional Japanese form of poetry. It's a tiny poem consisting of just 3 lines, following a syllable pattern of 5-7-5. Despite its brevity, a haiku can encapsulate a universe of emotion. Then there's the Limerick, a humorous and often cheeky poem consisting of 5 lines. It usually follows a specific rhyme scheme, ABBA, and has a delightfully bouncy rhythm. Free verse, on the other hand, is a form of poetry that shuns rules. It does not adhere to a specific rhyme scheme, meter, or structure. Instead, it flows freely like a river, taking the shape of its container, or in this case, the poet's whim. A ballad is narrative poetry, often set to music. It tells a story in rhymed quatrains and is a favorite in folk traditions. Meanwhile, an epic is a long narrative poem that chronicles the adventures of a hero, often employing grand themes and elevated language. Picture Homer's Iliad or Odyssey. The ode is a lyrical poem that addresses a particular subject with admiration. It's often characterized by a formal tone. Think of Keats's Ode to a Nightingale. An elegy is a mournful poem that reflects on death or loss, often written in remembrance of someone deceased. It is the poetic expression of grief. The Villanelle is a highly structured 19-line poem with a specific rhyme scheme. It often features repeated lines or refrains, creating a hauntingly beautiful rhythm. Lastly, we have the pastoral, a type of poetry that idealizes rural life and nature. It often features shepherds, rustic settings, and the tranquil simplicity of the countryside. In summary, poetry comes in a myriad of forms, each with its unique charm and rhythm. From the concise haiku to the expansive epic, the playful limerick to the mournful elegy, poetry offers a vast canvas for expression. Whether it's the freedom of free verse or the strict structure of a villanelle, each form provides a unique framework for the poet's thoughts and emotions. So the next time you pick up a pen, remember there's a whole world of poetic forms waiting to be explored.